We love visiting community gardens because they embrace what a lot of gardening is all about: growing fresh organic produce, meeting like-minded people, and sharing tips and ideas. And hopefully, I'll be able to share a couple of mine here today. This week, I've travelled west and I'm at the Victoria Park Community Garden to have a look around. So, Margaret, this is a lovely-looking orange tree. What's the secret?
Well, I'm not really sure, Nigel, that's the problem. It's been in the ground at least 6 years and it's not fruited up till now. We've been alternating with mineralised fertiliser and animal poos.
Yeah, I was going to say, to me, it looks a bit shaded. The citrus loves sun and they love reliable moisture, and I think in time potentially could do two things: either cut the mulberry back a little bit.
Yeah.
Another idea, I wouldn't do it now because hopefully you've waited so long, you'll get all these lovely oranges, but maybe you could move it, transplant it further forward into the sun. So you've got some lovely fruit trees here, Margaret. This apricot's beautiful.
Yeah, it's lovely. It's covered in blossom. It's a really prolific fruiter, as you can see, and there's some of the fruit is set at the top. You can see the little tiny apricots.
Yeah.
But a problem we have with it is that it's much more early than the other trees that are in the row. And so if we put the netting over, although this one's protected, the others haven't yet been pollinated.
Common sense says to me that you maybe isolate it, net this first, and then let the other trees get pollinated and then net those later.
We've got bees down in the sump just off the corner of the garden too, so they're quite good pollinators.
Release them, get them doing their work, and then capture them again. And who knows what will happen. What are they apricots like? Are they tasty?
They're beautiful.
I bet they are. Do you make jams and stuff?
They don't get that far. They just get eaten.
Yeah, they get eaten on the way to the kitchen. So overall, the garden's been a great success. I mean, you've got beautiful beds like this.
Yeah, this is lovely. This is one of our new members.
What's this you've got here?
This is a worm tower.
Right.
What we do is encourage people to use their food scraps in worm towers in the garden rather than putting them in our compost heap.
Yep.
That's dug into the ground, and the bottom half of it has had holes drilled around the edge of it. And the native worms come up through the holes and they compost it.
That's fantastic.
And then when it gets full, or when it's fully composted, you simply pull it out of the ground and put it somewhere else and start all over again.
Yeah, that's a great idea, isn't it?
Yeah.
Probably double up as a nice long drop too, wouldn't it?